What's the crack, Rag Week people?
I've never attended a Rag Week event as a student because my college was at the back of the Tesco's.
My Rag Week was great fun, and I was in the student bar and I shifted this girl, and then 10 minutes later I seen her shifting one of the security guards at the door, and I didn't know he was a security guard, so I gave out to him and then he kicked me out. He kicked me out.
I used to think that it was called Rag Week because of the state you wake up after you attend a Rag Week event.
I do remember Freshers Week going to an S&M night in Aberdeen, and if you're going to experience S&M, Aberdeen is definitely,
No, I was more the class lunatic.
I was so much of a clown that my nickname was actually Krusty the Clown, which was unfortunate because then they abbreviated it to just Krusty. So I think a lot of people thought they were referring to my knickers.
My first day in secondary school, I pretended I was a horse, just to really set the tone for what the rest of my school days would be like, just to tell the people, this is who I am. If you mess with me, there's no point, I'm crazy. Like, you know, you're not going to get anywhere with me. I recommend that if you go to prison as well, is to act like a horse on your first day. Just to make a statement. You won't get stabbed. I never got stabbed in school, and I think it's the same for prison.
There's always madder fuckers. Like, there was lads in my class who would drill holes in walls. Like, actually bring in power tools and drill a hole from one wall into another.
Meath has to be the funniest county because you've got Dylan Moran, you've Tommy Tiernan, you've Pierce Brosnan, and you've got me. So all hilarious people.
Well, if anyone tells you X county is the funniest, that's rubbish. Absolute bollocks.
Longford is the funniest county for me because I'm from Westmeath, and I look down upon Longford. Even though Longford is above me geographically, it is below me in every other sense.
There's no nation that's funnier. I'm sure there's people in North Korea that are absolutely hilarious, but they don't get the chance to really express it. There's probably not a lot of really good comedy clubs in Pyongyang, but if you hear of one and you know who books it, do get in touch. I'd love to play it.
Best kind of audience interaction I've had was in Limerick. This fella who had a big Guinness stain down the front of his white shirt was saying that he would like to ride me, and very unprofessional, but I've never felt so wanted in my life. So if you're watching, call me.
There was a blind guy heckling in a comedy club from the front row one night, and everyone was afraid to say anything to him. And then one comedian came on and the blind guy starts heckling him, and he starts fucking him out of it, going, fuck you, you're blind, what are you doing sitting in the front? You could have sat at the back. Doesn't matter where you sit, you get the same show. And everyone, so he turned the audience against this poor blind guy.
I would say, having been a teacher, I would think probably third year Irish. That would be my toughest gig ever for sure.
Cork people are tough. Cork people are tough because they're not used to listening to people who aren't from Cork.
Maybe when I did a gig and it was in the Stag's Head, it was at the Comedy Crunch, and I noticed there was this group of people, they weren't really laughing, they weren't really engaging, and I turned to them and said, who died? And one of them responded, our uncle.
Yeah, I pretended to be a UCD student to go see Judge Judy. It's not that hard to pretend to be a UCD student. You just pretend. I just had to pretend that I was really rich and that I've done a crime that I'm very afraid of people finding out about.
Join Tinder and hang out, but obviously you can't physically hang out, so just stand outside your window going, yeah, brilliant, I can't wait till the restrictions are over. Woo!
Have a baby. That's what I did, and it's kept me really busy.
Live your life like you're outside, inside. So that includes, why not get your mother to ask you for ID while entering the house and looking at your shoes? Why not sneak a bottle of drink in and just pour it in while you're in the toilet? Just bring a glass and a naggin in your handbag into the toilet and pour it in like you're out in a nightclub.
What a great chat this has been.
Thank you. Carlo. Carlo, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Carlo from the other side. I hope you're feeling happy now. Thanks, Carlo.